Alright, we're in Bermuda. Day late. We'll get ready and go on my shore excursion. I'm going to check out it's called Hidden Caves, or no, Hidden Treasures, the Caves, and Private Beach. Alright, time for a shore excursion. I sit in the front, or does that matter?
You want to sit in the front and drive shotgun? No problem.
Sure. Can do that.
That bag is mine. Just rest it next to my rucksack.
Okay. All right. Put it right here. Okay. Not a problem.
Everyone calls me Millet, so please do so. If you're under 16, you gotta say Mr. Millet. There you go. So guys, how you doing?
Great.
When did you guys get here?
Today.
Today? Okay, so you're Virgin City out of town. Yeah? Okay, well, by the time we go back this afternoon, you guys will be like me, Bermudian. Because I might not go with anything back.
Alright.
Now, we guys got let's see, an hour drive before we actually start our excursion. So what I'll do to help you get familiarized is I'll be pointing out some things that will be interesting to you guys and girls. That you have your cameras close by, and I would say put it on video. That way you'll be ready to capture the moment when we go through. Now I met a nice big couple back there. They're from Washington D.C. Nice to have you aboard. John, I think your name is. I got it right? That's correct. Yeah, welcome aboard, buddy. Now, questions I always ask before we get going. Anyone's birthday date? All right, bless you, brother. All right, happy birthday to you. How about anybody's anniversaries today, this week, or today? No? Skipping work?
Oh yeah.
But if you tell you
happy birthday.
why not? Why not? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
Gracie.
Happy birthday to you. Brother, may you live to see many, many more. Mine's next week, Wednesday the 10th. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it at all. I found out last night my girlfriend's got this big party booked up for me. And I don't want to go, you know what I mean? All I want is some nice cold beer and some soft music. And maybe, yeah, that too. But otherwise than that, I'm not up to no big shebang. When I was younger, when I really wanted to have parties and let my hair down, I couldn't afford it. Now that you're getting up in age, 70, it's coming close. Everybody wants to celebrate. Now, let's talk about Bermuda for a moment. Bermuda, we're just a little speck of dust in the middle of the Atlantic. Our closest neighbors will be the Carolinas, roughly about 876 miles to our west. Rental bikes.
They trying to talk to girls.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for the wolves starts talking to them.
Right.
Now, the island itself is semi-tropical. Bermuda will receive about 40 to 70 inches of rain per year. Enough rain to keep everything nice, fresh, and green. It's also our lifeline as well. There's no freshwater lakes or reservoirs on the island, so we rely on Mother Nature, rain for drinking, bathing, washing, etc. Later on today, if we have time, I'll stop and break down on how we store, catch water on the island. Now, that little dot in the middle of the Atlantic would translate to 21 square mile of lineage, 21 and a half miles long, and about 3 miles wide at the widest junction. The average population on the island is about 66,000, give or take a few. Now, that 21 square mile of lineage is broken down again. It's broken down into 9 equal parts. Those equal parts are known as parishes. At this particular point, we're driving through the parish of Somerset. Now, Somerset is quite unique. As you just noticed, we just went across a very small bridge. Somerset is divided up into about 5 different islands. So before we get to the mainland, we're going to go over 5 bridges, 5 islands. The first island, that is the Royal Naval Dockyard, will be situated there, will be known as the Island South. Sorry, Island North. This island here is the Island South. Now, Bermudians themselves, the people of Bermuda, are some of the most friendliest individuals on the planet. You can walk up to a Bermudian anytime, day or night. Excuse me, good morning, good afternoon, or hello, and boy, you can get into the biggest conversation of your life. Whatever you do not start talking sports with Bermudians. They probably know more sports statistics than you probably do. Yeah, greeting is your main passport in Bermuda, the way you greet people, guys and girls. So good morning, good afternoon. If you're walking, even a good morning and a smile will get you through the day. Here on the left-hand side, this cemetery is known as the Yellow Fever Cemetery. It dates back to the 16th century, but didn't get popularized until the 18th century when the disease hit the area. Women and men were laid to rest here. This graveyard, different than a lot of cemeteries I've seen around our planet. Not only does it tell you the date that a person was born and died, it would also give you a brief description on how the individual died. So, if John was killed at sea, it would say lost at sea. But if White Judy hit him in the head with that frying pan, I'm quite sure it would just say head injury. Beautiful Black Bay here on the right-hand side, and this is all public space in Black Bay. There are more beaches on this island that you can swim in every day of the year. One is no less than 15-minute walk to any swimming hole or beach. Beautiful colors of the Atlantic. We're just ready to leave the island south, heading over to the Grays Bridge. As we go over, the Great Sound will be on the left-hand side, and of course the Atlantic will be on the right. Now, Bellows Island is quite unique again. 99% residential. All the beautiful houses are here on the left of these little drive roads. They sit on some oceanfront properties. There's a beautiful community field back there where the kids hang out, fly kites, play frisbee. Two major businesses on the island. One will be the Rubis gas station. Would anyone like to take the guess of the price of fuel on the island? Per gallon? Little too much, brother.
Wow.
$4.60.
Little too little.
Well,
$8.
$8.
I ain't finished yet. 87 cents.
$8.87 for a gallon of gas.
Yeah, that's fuel prices, guys. Fuel runs the economy. Over another little gateway takes us to the fourth island, and this is known as the Isles of Watford. Here you'll find the Royal Bermuda Regiment Coast Guard unit. They're on duty 24/7. They train in Jacksonville, Florida, under the watchful eye of the guys and girls at the headquarters of the U.S. Coast Guard. Oh boy, tourists. This beautiful bridge to the front of us is known as the Watford Bridge. It is the longest span bridge on the island. As we go over, the Great Sound will be on the right-hand side. Mangroves Bay will be on the Great Sound on the left, Mangroves Bay on the right. Now that beautiful cluster of buildings over there, pink, that is known as the Cambridge Beaches and Spa. Beautiful piece of real estate, pine green, croquet lawn, tennis lawn, palm trees, 2 restaurants, 3 beaches on their property, and of course a beautiful spa. Just wonderful over there. Now coming over Watford Bridge actually brings us to the biggest island before we get to the mainland. The cemetery here on the left-hand side is where kids under the age of 16 were laid to rest from the yellow fever disease. 2 out the back, they are royal blood, a duke and an earl. London being on the top. Yeah, red and white license plate guys and girls, they are rentals. Cars and bikes, red and white. And as you can see, they can hold you up. Now, from this pink building on the left-hand side to the gold-colored building to the front, it is known as the Somerset Village. Electronics store for your computer and phone needs. There's 2 banks in the area. The oldest lodge in the Western Hemisphere, the Sailing Club. But check this on the right-hand side. The first door is my doctor's office. The second door is where I get my prescription fulfilled.
Wine and spirits.
Yes, ma'am. You'd be surprised what a bottle of Jack Daniels could do, brother. Beautiful Mangroves Bay coming up on the right-hand side. Now, guys and girls, we're hanging with each other for the next 7 hours. Please turn to your front, your side, and introduce yourselves to your brand new best friends. And I'll try to get a read.
I'm Richard the Buffalo Bill. Yeah, I'm from Buffalo, so. Yeah.
Jennifer, this is Jody.
All right.
These are my sons, Ethan and
Okay.
Nolan graduated from high school. That's why we're here.
Wow, cool. This is my second trip. I couldn't come on the tour last time. It was only a 4-day cruise, and what enough time. So now that this is a 6-day, I was like, yeah, 1 day for shore excursions to check out the caves, and the other for shopping and going broke.
So,
beautiful flowers that we see, they're known as hibiscus. The redder flower, the better the cup of tea. Check this house on the left-hand side. Now, there are 9 parishes that make up the mass land of the island. Every parish will have a parish church. Every parish.
So there's 9 parishes?
9 parishes.
What's the main religion?
What's that, sir?
The main religion, what is it?
Anglican, the same as the monarchy or the royals.
Yeah.
So the Anglican, Catholic, and then everything else follows off to the left.
Yes, yes.
Here on the right-hand side would be St. James Church. This would be considered the parish church for Somerset. I cannot stop because I'm on a van and a yellow line. There's one church, men will never get married at or consider. Yeah, girlfriend gets dropped off at those pillars, and she's got to make a crazy walk to the altar. 149 yards exactly. Too much time for her to change her mind. Now, the altar in St. James Church is actually facing west, which is very unique. The main road for Somerset was this road here on the right, back all the way up until 1932. And at that time, the altar did face east. But as they broke road for modern transportation, the pedestrians started using the back entrance to the church, upsetting the deacons and the elders. Well, they closed the church down for 5 weeks and changed the interior around. What you guys gonna do now? You're loading me up and I'm about traffic behind. So that's how the altar ended up being facing west. If you got your cameras, video real quick, there's some awesome views on the right-hand side at the bottom of the hill. I'll let you know when to start recording with a count of 5. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 to the right. That is Edith's Harbor, the beaches of the Willowbank Hotel, and there's islands. The name of this hill is Scour Hill. The word scour actually means dug in. If I follow the road to the left up the hill, it will take me to the remains of Fort Scour. Now, the fortification of the fort is dug into the hill, cannot be seen by land or by sea. It was the last fort built in the Somerset area to protect the Royal Naval Dockyard. The boats, the guns, the tablets, and the artifacts are in fine condition. If you're looking to the east, one can overlook the city skyline, and looking out to the west, the Isles of Somers. If you're a bird watcher, about 30 to 70 different migrating birds throughout the year. The foliage always gets my attention throughout the year with all the wild fruit and veg. Pick some and save some for someone else. Beautiful picnic grounds. The Mott's family, Mott's apple juice, orange juice, they own this estate right here on the left-hand side. Mr. Mott, he died about a year ago. I guess his sons picked it up. Horse stables, all the way back to water rights. Here on the right, beautiful Edith's Harbor. Now, the colors of the houses in Bermuda are just awesome, and most times they represent the undergrowth of the reef system. The woman, or the lady of the house, she's in charge, or she will maintain the colors for the outside of the exterior of the house.
You say maintain, you mean like paint the house?
Well, sometimes she does. Mine does.
Nice.
It is. I just gotta make sure the beer stays cool. Yeah. Now, in a second, we'll be going across the world's smallest drawbridge. Somerset Drawbridge is the world's smallest drawbridge, only opening at 18 inches. There'll be the wooden part as we go over. The Great Sound on the left-hand side, Edith's Harbor will be on the right. Here we go. It is also the oldest drawbridge in the Western Hemisphere dating back to 1606.
How does it open?
Manually. But it still works today, but it doesn't get used as much as in the colonial days. Today it's got to be open 3 times a year to keep its status in the Guinness World Book of Records. Now, coming over Somerset Drawbridge actually brings us to the main body of land, so I can officially say to you guys and girls, welcome to my home, welcome to Bermuda. This is Hog Bay Level. For years, all the way up until the late part of the 18th century, onions and tobacco were grown in this area. Those crops were sent to overseas to the Virginias, the Carolinas, or upstate New York to sell or to trade. Today you got some beautiful houses, especially on the left-hand side. If you're walking on the railroad, these estates, they'll take you right back to the ocean. Some of them have beaches right on their estates. This beautiful tree, the Royal Poinciana, also been given the nickname Flame of the Forest.
Is there a lot of wild animals on the island?
No, brother.
Snakes.
No snakes, no beavers, no bears, no porcupines, no chipmunks. We ain't got nothing. Birds, brother, birds. Plenty of birds. And, well, there's a bird friendly girlfriend.
Cats and dogs?
Cats and dogs, yep. But nothing running around wild.
That's a beautiful garden.
Now, we're just leaving the parish of Somerset and into the second parish. If you're taking a look to the right-hand side, this beautiful golf course is known as the Port Royal Golf Course. It's a par 5 course, 18 holes. The Port Royal is also the home of the PGA. Bermuda's been hosting the PGA for almost 14 years.
What's your best score over there?
My best score? I haven't played over there for about 30 years, brother. I'm serious, about 30 years. I live just around the bend, so I have my club and I'll go out like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, but I don't keep score like that anymore. Yeah, it's the home of the PGA. All the players come down. Beautiful golf club on top of the hill. To the right, the entrance will be coming up to the Port Royal. Now, if you do play a golf and you're interested, for you guys with your ship ID, round of golf will set you guys back $135. That includes your clubs, your shoes, and your go-kart. And of course, use of all the ground. So it's a beautiful deal. Now, Southampton was a very quiet parish. Farming was the big thing here. Still is today. There is a few industrial business in the back roads, but you won't see them from the main road.
Are your power plants diesel?
Yes, sir. 14 diesel generators. This yellow and white building here, it is part of the old railroad system. Bermuda's railroad ran through the Isles from 1931 to 1948. It was a single line railroad. Buildings like that, there was roughly 27 of them around the Isles. They allowed the eastern train to pass the western train with little or no interference. Now, the engines were pulled up in 48 and they were sent to Guyana. I believe 2 of those engines are still being used today. Now, the tracks is almost 60 miles of this left around the map. It's part of the Bermuda Park system. So walking, jogging, cycling is all permitted on there 24/7. No motor vehicles except to access their houses. Now, one can do a self-guided tour if they're interested of the railroad. Pick up a guide from the Visitor Service Bureau in Dockyard, and I would suggest renting a pair of those electric bikes. Along the way, there are beaches to go, bird watching, and the sights to behold are just amazing. So yeah, that's a good way to spend a day around. to the left-hand side, these are some of the views that can be viewed from Bermuda's railroads. These little beaches along the railroad tracks, they don't get used by locals that much. So go ahead, knock yourself out, have yourself a honeymoon time. Now we're going to jump over this road here. This is the main road. But we're going to jump on to the south side of the island. Over the south side is where you're going to find all your pink sand beaches, Horseshoe Bay, Johnson's Cove, Long Bay. You got Gipsy Old Lighthouse, Warwick Kent, and a few hidden gems in between as well.
Is the secluded beach we're going to? Is it a pink sand beach?
No, ma'am. But I'll point out all your pink sand beaches, and they're quite accessible from the Royal Naval. Probably about a 20-minute drive outside of the dockyard by minibus. Here on the right-hand side, this is a beautiful park down here. It was known as the Church Bay. Now it's a little rough out there, but generally snorkeling out here is really good. With the reef line so close by, one can see angelfish, parrotfish, and all sorts of sea urchins down here. A beautiful beach down the Dive Bay, and yes, this beach here is pink sand. Or Church Bay, Bermuda. Beautiful beach for snorkeling. The only thing I don't like about this place, but yet I do like it, is you got to bring your own picnic. There's no facilities here, but I don't, like I said, I don't mind it. Very little foot traffic. Love it. Here on the left-hand side, this would be St. Anne's Church. St. Anne's Church is considered the parish church for Southampton. Now this structure here is the third time it's been replicated in 1826, but it sits on the original foundation from 1612.
Are the houses state built? Do y'all have a lumber yard?
What's that again, sir?
Do y'all have a lumber yard? Or what are the
Lumber yard? Everything's imported. Everything's
The
imported.
houses are built out of?
Stockholm Rock, brother. Stockholm. Now on top of the hill, this white structure that is known as the Gipsy Old Lighthouse. Gipsy Old Lighthouse is one of 3 lighthouses that's made out of cast iron. This one here was casted in England in 1847, shipped out piece by piece. Took them 19 months to assemble it on the second highest hill on the island. The lighthouse itself has been through every change a lighthouse can go through. Candle, oil, electricity, and today it is fully oil-paid. Now the views on top of the lighthouse are just awesome if you want to climb that 199 steps. But at the base is just as beautiful. Beautiful place to go and check out a beautiful sunset as well. Secluded here on the right-hand side. Now Secluded Rocky Bay is all private, guys and girls, all private. There's about 7 beaches down there, all within a minute of walking from one beach to the next.
I have a landfill.
Used to, we have an incinerator right now.
Yeah, awesome.
The Belgrade landfill way back in 68 to 69. Found out it was poisoning our environment.
Yes, absolutely. Black ops and all that, so it's burn trash.
Here on the left-hand side, this is the Turtle Hill Golf Course. It's a par 3 course, 18 holes. This is a fun course to play. The elevations makes it challenging and fun at the same time. The structure on top of the hill is the Fairmont Princess Hotel. They'll be open up in January. Again, a full facelift. And that's one of the most popular hotels, price-wise, on the island. 500 plus rooms, and I think it's 14 state rooms that got on top of the hill. 8th floor. Boy, all these rentals in front of me, there's not a chance.
If I'm in front of you tomorrow, what should I do?
What's that, brother?
Get us some gas.
Give us a gas.
Give us some damn gas.
I guess it'd be illegal to play ping pong with some of the rentals.
Here on the right-hand side is Bermuda's most popular beach. This is known as the Horseshoe Beach, Bermuda. This is definitely a pink sand beach. Mild surf, lifeguards are on duty most of the summer months, at least from the working hours from about 2 or 6. Hot dogs, hamburgers for the little kids, and of course you can have a fish dinner or a fish sandwich yourself along with your favorite cocktail. Getting here is quite easy. Catch a minibus, $7 a head will get you from the pier to the sand. And when you're ready to leave, they'll get you back. If you got the kids with you or you're not a good swimmer, go to the right of those big rocks. There's a beautiful cove there, ideal for the non-swimmers and the rock rats. Now, can you guys and girls imagine what this beach is like on a holiday? 3 ships on the island and a public holiday. It's pure chaotic down here. Okay? Let me tell you, I'd love to take girlfriend out on a picnic, but I hate foot traffic.
Yeah.
So, give me 5 minutes. Guys, I'll show you how to take her a Pokey Burn, and she'll love you for it. Trust me. If you don't, get rid of her. Yeah, Horseshoe Beach is the most popular beach on the island. Last time I came here about 4 years ago, I got up quite early in the morning, like 5 o'clock, and I put the potatoes on for the potato salads. Guys and girls, I love a good potato salad. Anyway, girlfriend came pick me up about 9 o'clock, and when we got here, it was very similar to what you saw down the hill. Not too much traffic. We set up a picnic area, and girlfriend wanted to take a walk. Off we go. We got back a couple hours later, and I'm hungry at this point. She put up a nice, beautiful plate. Potato salad, macaroni and cheese, cassava pie, some meats, coleslaw, ear of corn. Plate looked fantastic. But anyway, by the time I got around to that potato salad which I was waiting for, boy, put that fork in my mouth, I had this like 3 pounds of sand. It would never happen again. Give me 5 minutes, I'm going to show you how to picnic with honeymoon, and have a great day. Now we're just leaving the parish of Southampton and into the 3rd parish from the west. This parish is known as Warwick. Now the only facility around for many years was here on the alongside. This facility is known as the Warwick Camp. Now, the Warwick Camp itself dates back to the early part of the 17th century, but it weren't until 1966 that the Bermuda Regiment actually took ground here. Two militias amalgamated together to form the Bermuda Regiment. The Bermuda Rifles, which were the white boys, and the Bermuda Volunteers, which were the black boys. It was the end of segregation. Anyway, they came here, and since then the Army has grown in numbers and in strength. Training takes place in in the Carolinas under the watchful eye of the brothers and sisters at Camp Lejeune. And the senior ranks, we guys and girls, we headed up to the UK under the watchful eye of the Royal Anglican Regiment. In 2017, Her Majesty came down and upgraded us from the Bermuda Regiment to the Royal Bermuda Regiment, which puts us on par with your Green Berets and, of course, our Royal Anglican. Myself, I've been a member of this organization since 1982. I just retired in 17. My last command here was CSM, Company Sergeant Major of A Company and B Company combined. Proud to serve the world and, of course, prouder to serve my country.
That's awesome.
Now, let's get to my brother's story. Listen, but I'm mainly talking to my brothers, you know what I'm saying? So he knows how to take care of you later on in life. Now, brothers, listen very carefully. From this rock going back to Horseshoe Bay is roughly a mile and a quarter. It's roughly a 20 to a half an hour stroll up and down these beautiful paths. Along the bay, you're going to see palms, cedars, casuarinas, Spanish bayonets, and so forth. Bird watches paradise along this strip. Now, what you're looking for is these little curves. From this rock going back to Horseshoe Bay, there's 11 beaches and curves. Some of these curves are just big enough for you and girlfriend or wifey. Others, you can hold a family reunion, both sides of the family. But you got 11 beaches and curves, old pink sand. Now, here's where it becomes interesting. From this rock going forward, there's a beach called Warwick Long Bay. See, girlfriend's gonna love that beach. It has the pinkest of pinkest sand anywhere on the island. Now, I'm tired of talking to you guys, because if you don't feel what I'm saying, something's definitely wrong. Let me talk to the financial advisors of the house, the girls. Am I right or wrong, girlfriend? I know, married twice. A few minutes ago, I told you, of course, it was $7 to go to Horseshoe Bay. For $1 more, $8, that same driver will drop you off up here at Warwick Long Bay. Go to the left first. Get your little bottle of pink sand. You can take that off your bucket list. As you walk through, you'll probably just be in the water at one. You're going to find a little beach where you're going to just be submerged with love, and you're going to have yourself a ball. Anyway, long story short, by the time you guys get back to Horseshoe Bay, you walk across the dunes, across the umbrellas, all the screaming kids, the lifeguards, rinse your feet off, rinse Honeyblue's feet off, take her by the hand, take her up top. She wants a planet sponge. She deserves it. She's putting up with you for the last 4 hours. All you want is a Hennigan's, and back on the boat, who's done more? You feel what I'm saying?
I know.
That guy and girl got off the boat. All they're thinking about is Horseshoe Bay, the roast, get sunburned down there. You don't even know about the curve behind there. And you're done 14 beaches for $1 more.
So what's the name of it? What do we call
Warwick Long Bay.
Warwick Long Bay.
Warwick Long Bay. They're on the same bus as the Horseshoe Bay shuttle. Okay. See, you learn something new every day here, guys. always start away from everything you need and go back to all your amenities, food, transportation, water. So you can start off here and work your way back up.
I'm sure I can.
Warwick, Long Bay. Who do you,
How do you get down there?
you passed it.
You passed that little trail back there.
Oh,
But who do you see down there?
nobody.
Close your eyes for a second, girlfriend. Now, imagine yourself down there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay, I'm
Hey,
set it all.
but all these guys will be down there tomorrow when I'm down there.
So secret's out.
I like this guy.
Okay, guys, let's put everybody on the same page together. We've got roughly about another 30-minute drive in front of us. Once we get there, we'll get ourselves shaken out, off the bus, and we'll hit the trails. Along the way, I'll be talking to you guys and girls about the scrubs and the herbs that are in the area that benefits to us. Once we get to the heart of the jungle, we'll get suited up, put our hard heads on, and we'll hit the trails again. This time, we'll stop and enter the first out of the two cave systems. The first cave is known as the Subway Cave. It has 3 cavities, or rooms. We'll work our way through those 3 cavities. I'll explain the history of the cave to you, and also explain the formations. Once we get to the outskirts of that beautiful cave system, there'll be a quick safety brief, and then we'll move down the trail again to the second cave system. The second cave is a vent cave. You guys and girls actually have the opportunity of swimming in history. From there, we'll spend some time at that vent cave, take some photographs, make some memories, and from there we'll head to the third location, cliff jumping 101, 10 and 15-foot cliff jumps. This is where I find out who's chicken, who's mouse.
You gonna jump?
Hell no. From there, we'll head back to the coach, jump on, and we'll take a short drive across the bridge to the lunch location. We'll enjoy a 3-course meal, and of course, my favorite part of the day, a scoop of ice cream.
Absolutely.
Damn right.
That's
Is there potato salad?
I'm afraid not. And from there, from the restaurant, we'll head for a quick drive to the beach for some sunbathing, swimming, and snorkeling. And then from there, I'll try to get you guys back up to the dockyard about 5:30, 5:45. Sounds like a winner?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Now, when you guys and girls got on the bus this morning, there were some bags in your seats. They're your bags to use for the day. Inside those bags, you'll find a hard hat with flashlight attached. There's 2 bottles of water. Please stay hydrated throughout the day. If you guys need more water, let me know. I have plenty up here. And of course, there's an umbrella in there to keep the sun off your brow. Now, there are some things you would need to make your day more comfortable. Let's see. Swim shoes, swimsuits, towels, phone, camera, and most important, any medication one might need for the next couple of hours. So guys and girls, please take a couple of minutes and transfer those things over. Things that you do not need for this part of the excursion. You don't need any forms of ID, no cash, and you don't need no credit cards. Thank you. embassy around to enforce it. Hey, this is not a safari, okay?
Okay. Well, I got bit by a snake in the Badlands,
I'm sorry to
South
hear that.
Dakota.
Ooh.
So I'm kind of curious.
No snakes here.
Might be a monkey.
No snakes here.
Are we the only ones here?
Probably.
Look, there's chicken. Are we having eggs?
Chicken and eggs.
Chicken and eggs?
Okay, guys and girls, please watch your step.